So, Andre, we saw the video headed to the game. Your fellow Hall of Famer, good buddy Ray Lewis, on a private jet, showing off all his money, had a message for
Yeah,
you and said the storm is coming on the way to Buffalo. What's your message to him after seeing what happened on Sunday night?
yeah. I probably could say a lot of things, but Ray knew what was up. He's coming to Buffalo. He's coming to the best fans in the NFL. The storm is coming. You're right. It's not December. These two teams were a storm, and it was here. But we had 70,000 plows ready for that storm, and we cleared them out at the end. So that's my rebuttal to Ray. Just banter, a little bit of banter.
Legend of the game. You did your thing before the game. Pretty cool game to be a part of, that, because this is going to be a historic one for the ages.
No doubt. And it's the last home opener here at Highmark Stadium here in Buffalo. And next year they move across the street here to the new stadium. So what a fitting atmosphere, what a fitting way they won the game for the last home opener here in Buffalo. And to have me here as a part of it, doing the lead the charge. And it was electric, man. Anytime I always tell people, if you ever want to come to a stadium and see some serious electricity going on, come to Buffalo and watch what happens here. No matter what fan you are of what team, you got to come to Buffalo for a game and just experience the tailgates, experience everything. It's awesome.
What did you make of that game? You had a good vantage point. It's one we're going to remember for a while. What did it tell you about your squad, about everything,
It's
about the Bills?
let me tell you, it told me, back in 1993 when we had the comeback game against the Oilers here, down 35-3 and came back and won that game. It kind of gave me the chills about that game because it was sometimes it was a little bit similar to that atmosphere. Fans were getting rid, fans were leaving. Some of them were leaving. They're getting, matter of fact, they were out. And whether they were in the parking lot or not, but they heard some cheers and probably watched it on TV on their phones. But that atmosphere really made me feel like that. And the resiliency of that team. You got the reigning MVP and the two-time MVP and Lamar Jackson on the other side. You can't get no bigger opening game than have those two guys go against each other in this atmosphere. And it was one for the ages for sure.
You mentioned the fans leaving. That's not Bills Mafia. What does the great Andre Reed have to
Well,
say to Bills Mafia?
don't leave. That's it. It's the bottom line. Don't leave. We needed more, they were part of the plows that we needed. So, but it is what it is. And I think the fans that were here and whether or not they really left or not, I think they just were in the parking lot. But they heard the cheers, man, and I'm sure they heard the cheers while they were outside. And what a last 3 minutes or 4.5 minutes of a football game. It just goes to show you if you don't quit and you got a guy like Josh Allen under center, you always have a chance to win. And they did what they had to do. And like you said, what a game for the ages here.
The Cards lining up this year. Like you mentioned, the last opener at Highmark.
Yeah,
Marv just turned 100.
100.
Is
Yeah,
this the year?
it's
Is this the
lining up,
Bills
man.
year
Come
for
on,
all of
man.
you?
I tell you, every time the cars are going in a straight way, man. They're going straight. So, one thing about our coach always used to say, you enjoy these wins because you got to go out there and do it again next week. They got a tough team next week. They play. I mean, the Jets. The Jets are they're not going to lay down. And this AFC is going to be one of those years again. With the Chiefs and some of these other teams got a lot better. So we got our work cut out for us. But the way we played last night, it just showed that we're never out of any game. And when you got number 17 back there leading the charge, there's a way to win the game.
Last thing for you, when you were speaking of the crowd, I noticed you wearing some gloves. Were
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
you what was up with those gloves, and were you ready to go out there and catch the
I was,
ball?
I
Josh
was, I
needed it.
was, yeah, man. I was showing the fans that I just, I'd suit up real quick. Not really, but I would suit up. Yeah, massive gloves. I've been a component of their gloves that just came out. They're actually all in flag football and all this different kinds of footballs right now. Really good gloves. So I partnered with them and I said to them, I said, hey, I'll wear the gloves. And they were like, oh, that'd be awesome if you did that. So big shout out to Massive Gloves.